Today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Get all the latest updates from the Premier League and hundreds of other top fixtures from around the world, as well as the latest scores, videos, fixtures, stats, and more for everything related to football. Link is in the description. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back today for some Master League action, and hopefully I'll be alright. I'm feeling a little bit sickly, I have to say. Unfortunately, everyone at my work is getting ill, or has been ill. I've been in the middle of it, and started to get a bit of a sore throat and a bit of a snuffle-uffle, but I've been taking some pills, and hopefully we'll be okay within, the next couple of days. Anyway, we are taking on Crystal Palace today. This is just going to be, once again, the one match. I do plan on going back to 2 matches in an episode, but I want to put something out for you guys to watch. It's just so time-consuming right now. Christmas time, it's busy, and, I just don't have the time in the week to do 2 matches. But come with the weekend, I want to sit down, I want to play a couple of games, and get things really moving along. And then we can sort of get this season over and done with. Now, obviously, the big news, Mourinho has gone. He has gone, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, United have axed the Portuguese man. And, it's sad, but it had to be done, didn't it? It had to be done. And we'll see what Man United can really do in the future. I mean, I'm not doing much better myself, but we've had a bit of momentum recently. This is the side I think that we are going to go for today, taking on this Crystal Palace team. And, overall, not too shabby. I'm going to start Fred today ahead of Matic. Hernandez isn't up for it. Odriozola isn't either. So we're going to start Lindelof, Bailly, Nacho at the back. Rashford on the right, Luke Shaw on the left. Going to rest Martial to start with, but more than likely he will come on at some point. They're playing just a traditional 4-4-2, so we'll see if we can shut them down. Let's have a look here. Pogba captain, Shaw. Right free kick, left free kick. Let's get some players to join the attack. Maybe we'll do Bailly and Lindelof, see how they do going forward. We don't really want these to be the corner kick takers. Let's say Douglas Costa can whip them in. That looks good to me. Okay, so as I said, just a 1 match today. Now, I am going to attempt, okay, and the word is attempt, because I don't normally play very well, but I did really like the look and the feel of the last gameplay I put out there against Liverpool with Manchester United. 13 minutes? Yeah, that sounds fine. So I'm going to leave the realistic broadcast camera on. I'm going to put the nameplates on, turn them off above the players' heads, and see how we get on. Bit of radar action as well. So I'm going to test this out. Now, I will leave the EXE file that I'm using in the description for this video. Okay, I will promise myself I will do that. But it is, I believe, Fox 2.2, and the EXE is another file. There's quite a few out there, but it was sort of the original one when it came out. So, that is that, ladies and gentlemen. So we are taking on Crystal Palace, as I say. And we'll see how we get on. It's all about performing and picking up the win, which is the main thing for today's matchup. So there's the lineups, there's the teams, ready to get back to it at Old Trafford. Hold on tight, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Oh, and make sure you hit that like button before you watch this matchup. Let's dive into it. So welcome to Old Trafford. Manchester United, Crystal Palace taking each other on. I'm not sure if these two played each other recently. Maybe in the FA Cup, can't quite remember. But either way, Man United are taking on Barcelona in the next game. Only 3 days away, and Luigi's decided not to rest too many players. Will that play dividend? We'll have to wait and see. You can see the turf's looking a bit spotty today because it is obviously a cold, wintry day. Anyway, let's hope for a good matchup and see how Manchester United play against this Crystal Palace side. So, Manchester United get us underway. 90 minutes to play. Can they continue this great run of form by them? I believe if they win this match today, that will be 5 consecutive wins in the Premier League. But that's the big question as they come forward early on here. Lukaku nearly scoring after just 2 minutes. What a let-off there for Crystal Palace. Just allowing Manchester United to come through. That's where they normally cause you the problems. Down the flanks. And now here's a chance for Townsend. A good challenge, though, by Lindelof, who falls to the floor. Townsend again, able to turn, tries to pick out the far corner. It's a lively opening to this matchup, and we have barely started. Marcus Rashford now picking it up. He's going to be playing down the right flank, dropping back every now and then just to try and cover those runs by Crystal Palace. The man to watch, you feel, will be the likes of Zaha. Here's Nacho. Harriet, he's been on sensational form. Such a good player to watch as well. His ability to just read the game is unprecedented at times. Here's Luke Shaw, delivered in. Lukaku wanted it. Back to Luke Shaw again. It's going to be Fred to have a go. He didn't hesitate, did he? Here's Maya. Van Oltz. Start again with Tompkins. And when Man United do face Barcelona, they do have that ever so slight lead, 3-2. They're going to have to do what they can do and try not to concede against a very, very solid Barcelona side. But that is a match coming up shortly. Now a chance for Fred. Cuts back onto his favoured left foot. Actually replacing Matic today. He's been overall pretty good as well, Nemanja Matic. Maybe Luigi is thinking about that Barca game and possibly resting the Serbian. Good splitting pass. Zaha, here he is, the playmaker. The guy that can score goals, and he hit it well. Hit it from distance. But on a left foot from that kind of range, I mean, you're going to have to do something special to beat David De Gea. Touched by Rashford. Nice quick turn by him. I think the difference now, Man United, is they just break with a little bit more purpose. And they've got the ability down the flanks, as we've mentioned, time and time again. It's come back to Harrods. Hit that quickly. And just let fly, really, didn't he? Got it from Luke Shaw. This was actually on his weaker side. He really did hit it well, and the goalie forced to tip it round the post. Douglas Costa to deliver it in. How's the delivery? It's not bad at all. It's come off the bar from Paul Pogba. And here's Lindelof. Lukaku trying to open up a little bit of room. What a let-off for Crystal Palace. Well, they should be leading. If not for the crossbar, then Paul Pogba did score recently, and it had been a while since he banged one in from a free kick. It's a bit of play by Rashford. It's a good play by Van Oltz, and he lays it to Maya towards Zaha. Paul Pogba on the charge, trying to get back. Back to Zaha. Maya again. Zaha continues. The ball's laid inside. Good effort by Sulov, but comfortable for the Spaniard. Well, they nearly scored from the last corner. How about this one? It is another good delivery. He's headed back in the mix. Harriet, he was trying to turn and hold off his man. He actually, I don't know how on earth he's managed to strike this ball, Harriet. He held it up, managed to hold off like 2 players, and then just somehow got to it, and he tried to lob the goalie. Well, don't write off this Crystal Palace side, who've got more than enough ability to go ahead and score a goal, especially with the pace they do have coming forward. That's a great ball through the middle. Costa, he's done well, he's gone down. And the referee, he's given nothing, has he? What a chance. It will be Mr. Paul Pogba himself, and he's hit the bar for a second consecutive time this game. Oh, how close it was. Maybe it'll be 3rd time lucky for the Frenchman. Luke Shaw taking too long. He really got a lot of whip and bend on it. The keeper was left stranded to the spot. And now here comes Crystal Palace. 3 minutes to play till the end of the first half. Good challenge there by Nacho. Couldn't get the second one, and David De Gea takes claim. And then maybe one final throw of this half if they can get it moving quickly, Man United. Harrit, cheeky little back heel. Marcus Rashford decides to spray it around the other way. 1 minute of stoppage time to play. And the Lukaku's making the run. It was a good challenge on Luke Shaw, no doubt about it. He won the ball. It's still goalless, but there has been chances. United have struck the bar twice in the opening 45 minutes. So, unsurprisingly, there is no changes for either side. I think generally the manager would be happy with both teams. As much as Crystal Palace have not had the best chances, they've still had some on goal. Man United hit the bar twice. Both from Paul Pogba. One header. Lukaku pulling out the party tricks. Luke Shaw. Man United would try and recycle possession and bring it around the other way with Nacho. Harrit. A lot of space for him there. Pogba. Luke Shaw. And there's a little bit of movement here. Pogba. It's a nice play by Man United. They're not panicking. Flicked on. Rashford. How about the delivery? Oh, there's a little bit of an elbow there to Fred, I think, but there's nothing wrong with it in the end. Oh, but he's got caught the wrong side. It manages to win it back, but the referee actually plays the advantage. Ball spread through the middle. It's a lovely ball. It's 1-0 Crystal Palace. Oh, unbelievable. 1 minute, Manchester United trying to score. And then Soleth, that's what we call him, emphatically scores down the other end. I mean, just bombed his way through. And what about this for a pass back to him right through the middle, splitting through it like a knife through butter. David De Gea, no chance. Oh, Man United are making a change. Martial, it is an attacking one on, with Luke Shaw coming off. Here is Martial, feeds it out to find Rashford with a lot of space here. Goes down. Nothing wrong with it. Man United get it back. Martial wanting some movement here. Harrit, a player that you don't really want to let run with the ball. He's still going. It's a good looking ball. Lukaku tried to get some sort of half a clearance away. Crystal Palace doing a really good job at the moment of just holding that line. I mean, they're a goal up. It's going to be difficult now for Man United to get back in this game, you feel, if they don't attack with some purpose. It's got to be quick and decisive. Ball over the top's missed everyone. But he does get there ahead of his man. We still have half an hour on the clock. But a game where United really fancy their chances, especially with the way they've been playing. Find themselves a goal down. Pogba, just too much, was running straight into his man without even looking where he was going. Crystal Palace have players over, you know, on the other side. The ball is dinked out wide. It's a good challenge by Nacho. The game has spread wide open here. Pogba does let back to Rashford. Lukaku. Oh, tried to play it through. Oh, it's topsy-turvy time. The referee's had a couple of big decisions in this game to make. He hasn't really made any of them. He's just let the game flow. Here comes Costa now. Another player falling on his backside. It's a physical game. Ball is swung out on the other side. Townsend. Back towards Townsend. Flicked on. Jones. Of course, former Man United man who was sold to Crystal Palace not too long ago. Harrit. That's a good ball. And there's a lot of space here for Rashford. Now he needs players in the box. How about the delivery? Great clearance. Oh, it came off Paul Pogba there. He was looking to play that back to Martial. It's all Manchester United, but they can't break through. Soloth. Townsend. Zaha's continued to run, and no one stayed with him. David De Gea's come out. Completely fluffed it. Well, I don't know if a penalty was on the cards there, possibly, but the referee once again just deeming it not worthy of a foul. 15 minutes left. Fed up the line. Martial delivers it in towards Lukaku. What a save. What a save that is. You would have put your house and your mortgage and your Aston Martin on the line for Lukaku to score this, but what a save to the bottom left-hand side. Chance for the corner with Douglas Costa delivering it in. Players flying in there, and the referee does give the foul eventually. I think it was Lindelof who nearly took someone out here. He went for the diving header and just completely clattered Arnold. And Alexis Sanchez making an appearance. So we have 15 minutes left. United are still a goal down here. Not that they haven't had chances, because they've had plenty. I mean, they struck the bar twice. We said it numerous times. Twice in the first half. Hit the woodwork. Maybe that was the tale of the story of how this game was going to go. That's nicely worked as well. Here's Fred. He has got players in the box. It's cleared off the line again. Oh my goody aunts. What on earth has just happened here? Well, it's 1-1. Possibly the worst own goal this season. I mean, the goalie makes a brilliant save, and then what on earth is going on there? Just clear your lines. I've seen it all. I have seen it all. The worst own goal in history has just been witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. A great little finish off the goalie. Oh dear, oh dear. Paul Pogba playing it short. Fred back to find Pogba. Went near post, but always pulling it wide. Well, they're on the ascendancy, Man United here, aren't they? They are pushing for this second goal. Well, it's going to be here. Douglas Costa, and he just put a little bit too much venom on it. It was a tight angle. If you got it on target, you never know. Now Luigi on the sideline, shouting at his players, wanting this goal. But don't want to concede a silly goal as well. Zaha. He's fed up the line. Chance for Bailly to try and come across. Oh, what a challenge by Lindelof. I think Townsend thought he'd scored. Good play by Crystal Palace. Better by them. Got it down the flank. Drilled in. What a deflection by Lindelof. Punching. Will punch it in. Looking for the back post. It's missed everyone, and it's into the side netting. Townsend again on his favoured left foot. Free on the back post. I think he just saw it late. Ball's played through the minute. We've got 2 minutes to stoppage time here. Have United got one final throw of the dice? Alexis Sanchez finds Rashford, looking tired and depleted at this stage, but time is ticking on. That's a good challenge right there. Flicked on there. Zaha, too many theirs, but we're playing on. Good challenge by Nacho. He does get past his man. He's got players in the box. Feeds on. It's going to be Alexis, and that is going to be all she wrote. At Old Trafford, Manchester United 1, Crystal Palace 1. What drama. Some ridiculous goal as well. Man United will be disappointed. They haven't got the 5th consecutive win in the Premier League, but they had chances, and so did Crystal Palace. 12-9. United did have the possession favour, though. Man of the match today was Sirloth up top. So have a look at the other results. A lot of 1-0s in today's fixtures. Newcastle losing to Everton. Southampton drew. Tottenham beat Huddersfield. Wolves won. Man City did draw against Chelsea. Liverpool won 4-0. Arsenal beating West Ham. So we stay 5th, but obviously wanted the win. We didn't pick it up. There is no real changes in the top 10. Man City's still an absolute mile ahead of Liverpool. It's a pretty realistic table, except for obviously Man United being 5th and Chelsea 6th. But Man City are top, close to Liverpool-ish. Well, maybe not the most realistic, but you get my point. You know what I'm saying. Technically, Man City, Liverpool up there. Arsenal 3rd, Tottenham 4th. Bottom of the table, Cardiff are down, Huddersfield are down, and it's a battle for Southampton to try and stay up. So, ladies and gentlemen, that means in the next video we will be back for Barcelona. A big matchup there. We've had an offer for Fellaini from Crystal Palace, so that's rather interesting. I know I did put him up to... it's not called soccer, De Gea. Come on, you play for Manchester United, it's called football. But yeah, our win streak was halted at 6. Well, let's have a look how much they are offering for the big bush on Fellaini, even though he doesn't have a bush anymore. Can't find a decent Fellaini face. 10 million, alright, I mean, we'll leave it for now. I mean, there's going to be changes come summertime. Players going, players coming in. That's a no-brainer. It's going to happen either way. So, our missions, unfortunately, yeah, so annoying that we didn't hit that 5 consecutive win streak there. Close, but no cigar. And let's just advance the timer. So we will be back in the next episode. Let me know your thoughts there, ladies and gentlemen. If you want me to carry on there with that camera, with this file. I think the exe file is good. As you saw, there was a lot of chances for both teams. I'm actually using, you know, the harder one, but it's not sort of overpowering. Now, granted, I just played Crystal Palace. I didn't face Barcelona. I don't know how this match is going to go, but it's more about the camera. Do you guys prefer watching a more simulation-type realism there? I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit tougher for me. I think I can get used to it. I just need to take my time more, but I just kind of want your guys' opinion. So leave it below if you like that camera angle, if you guys want me to stick with it, and I'm more than happy to do so, and I'll leave the details of what I'm using in the description. But until next time, hope you guys did enjoy it. Smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next Master League matchup against Barca. The big one is coming up shortly. Take care.